When was the last time you truly felt at peace with both your work and your rest? When did you last experience the perfect balance between effort and ease? Welcome to Gita Sahasram. In the bustling city of Mumbai, lived a young man named Arjun, a software engineer who worked 16 hours a day, 7 days a week. His eyes were always red from staring at screens, his body ached from sitting for hours, and his mind never found peace. Arjun believed that working harder meant succeeding faster. He skipped meals, avoided sleep, and ignored his family's calls. His girlfriend, Priya, watched him slowly lose himself in the endless cycle of work. One evening, Arjun collapsed at his desk. His body had given up. As he lay in the hospital bed, his grandmother, Devi Ma, sat beside him with the sacred Bhagavad Gita in her hands. Devi Ma opened the Gita and read softly. Yuktahara viharasya yukta cheshtasya karmasu, yukta swapnavabatsya yogo bhavati dukhaha. She explained. Beta, Krishna tells us that yoga, true success, comes to those who are balanced in eating and recreation, balanced in work and rest, balanced in sleep and waking hours. Arjun listened with confusion. But Devi Ma, if I don't work hard, how will I achieve my dreams? How will I become successful? Devi Ma smiled gently. Arjun, let me tell you about another Arjun, the great warrior from the Mahabharata. He too was confused about action and duty. Krishna taught Arjuna that true discipline is not about extreme effort, but about finding the right balance. Na athyashnatas tu yogo asti na chakan am anasnatas. One cannot achieve yoga by eating too much or too little. Krishna continued. Na chati swapnashilasya jagrato naivacha Arjuna. Success doesn't come to those who sleep too much or stay awake too much. Balance, my dear friend, is the key. As Arjun absorbed these words, Devi Ma continued. Beta, Krishna also taught about self-control. ATM eva hy atmano bandhur ATM eva raipur atmana. The mind is both your friend and your enemy. She explained. When you control your mind and desires through discipline, it becomes your greatest friend. But when you let it run wild with endless ambition, it becomes your greatest enemy. Arjun remembered his colleague, Vikram, who worked just 8 hours a day but was far more successful. Vikram practiced yoga every morning, spent time with his family, and still excelled at work. Devi Ma noticed his realization. Yes, Beta. Krishna taught that when you work with discipline and take proper rest, your mind becomes sharp, your body becomes strong, and your spirit becomes peaceful. The next morning, Arjun decided to change his life. He woke up early, practiced pranayam for 15 minutes, and ate a balanced breakfast. His mind felt clearer than it had in months. At work, instead of rushing through tasks, Arjun focused deeply on one project at a time. He took regular breaks, ate his lunch mindfully, and finished work at 6 p.m. That evening, Arjun called Priya. They went for a walk in the park, talking and laughing like they used to. He felt more connected to her than ever before. Over the following weeks, Arjun maintained his balanced routine. He discovered that working 8 focused hours was far more productive than working 16 scattered hours. His manager, Rahul, noticed the change immediately. Arjun, your work quality has improved dramatically. You seem more creative and focused. What's your secret? Arjun smiled. Sir, I learned that true success comes from balance. When I rest properly, I work better. When I work with focus, I can rest peacefully. But the real transformation happened within Arjun's soul. He realized that self-discipline wasn't about punishing himself. It was about loving himself enough to create healthy boundaries. One evening, as he sat with Devi Ma reading the Gita, she turned to a beautiful verse. Yogastha kuru karmani sangam tyakta. Perform your actions while established in yoga, abandoning attachment to results. Arjun understood deeply. Devi Ma, when I work without attachment to results, I work with love. When I rest without guilt, I rest with peace. Balance is not about time, it's about consciousness. Months later, Arjun received a promotion. His relationship with Priya deepened into marriage. His health improved, and most importantly, his heart found peace. At his wedding, Arjun spoke to his colleagues. Friends, I learned that Krishna's teachings are not just ancient wisdom, they are practical solutions for modern life. He continued, when we balance work and rest, we honor both our ambitions and our well-being. When we practice self-discipline, we become masters of our own destiny. As Arjun looked at his new wife, his family, and his friends, he realized that true success wasn't about working harder, it was about working smarter, resting deeper, and loving fuller. That night, as he and Priya prayed together, Arjun whispered, "Thank you, Krishna, for teaching me that discipline is not about doing more, it's about doing what matters most." Years later, Arjun became a mentor to young professionals. He would always share Krishna's wisdom. Remember, beta, balance is not about dividing time equally, it's about giving your full presence to whatever you are doing. Whether in ancient Kurukshetra or modern Mumbai, Krishna's message remains the same. True strength comes from balanced action, true peace comes from disciplined rest, and true success comes from loving everything you do. My dear friends, in our fast-paced world, we often forget that rest is not laziness, it is preparation. Work is not just earning, it is serving. And discipline is not restriction, it is freedom. When you balance your actions with awareness, when you discipline your mind with love, when you rest your body with gratitude, you become a true karma yogi, a true devotee of Krishna. Remember, you are not just a worker, you are a soul having a human experience. You are not just resting, you are connecting with the divine within you. So today, make a promise to yourself. I will work with focus, rest with gratitude, and live with balance. I will honor Krishna's teachings by honoring my own well-being. May Krishna's eternal wisdom guide you to find perfect balance in all that you do. May you discover that true discipline is the path to infinite freedom, and true rest is the doorway to unlimited energy. Hare Krishna.